Yeah, that is a big juicy burger. Cold Beer and Cheeseburgers in Phoenix, Arizona has a burger challenge for every level of appetite. They keep a house time record for every possible number of half-pound burger patties, from 3 to 15. And if you break the record for your burger size, you eat for free and you win a cool t-shirt. I decided to go for the 5-patty record. Could I eat it faster than the record time of 14 minutes and 59 seconds? There's only one way to find out. This is Freak Eating. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a special episode of Freak Eating versus the World. Today's episode is brought to you in part by Shanzu, who actually sent me a $100 knife. I'm not kidding. What's in this box costs $100. It's called the Damascus blade knife, which sounds pretty interesting. And let me open it up here. Got these fancy craft scissors, but they open packages too. Gonna get right into it. No fanfare, no BS, no Stalin. And how do you get it out? Oh, there it is. Comes in a special little case there. It feels velvety. So it's not quite sword in the stone, but it'll do. Pro Chef Series, 67 layers of Damascus super steel. I'm assuming this thing is going to cut through pretty much anything. It's actually pretty heavy, but it feels balanced. But I'm going to actually try to be cutting a few things that some people sometimes have difficulty cutting. And for that, I'm going to need a cutting board. Going to whip that out. And we're going to see what we got here. We got some tomatoes. Tomatoes, one of those things that people sometimes have a hard time cutting. So we're going to put that here and we're going to see how quickly and easily it just slices right through. Well, pretty damn good. Guess it's going to be burgers tonight or something, because that tomato's in a million pieces. Watermelon. I think a watermelon is meant to be cut with a knife. Sometimes I struggle cutting my watermelons, so I'm actually going to move the cutting board out of the way. I actually cleaned the counter before we started today, so don't have to worry too much. I'm so confident of this counter that I would eat off it. So let's see how this knife does. The Damascus steel knife does cutting through a watermelon. Man, right through. Wow. Pretty cool. Just slice right through. No fuss, no muss. I'm impressed. I didn't even have to do my worst psycho impersonation. That's actually a pretty good knife. If you're interested in learning more about the Shanzu Damascus steel knife, I have it linked down in the description section. And of course, a giant thank you to the company for sending me this knife, letting me try it, let me make a video about it, to let all my friends, fans, and followers here on Freak Eating find out about this knife. So thank you very much. And now let's get down to some eating with no fanfare, no BS, no Stalin. Here we go. Welcome back to another Freak Eating challenge. This was my second challenge of the day after doing the sandwich in Palm Desert, and corned beef. I was still confident I could fit in this 5-patty burger and break the 15-minute record. Finish it off. Each patty weighs a half pound, so you got 2.5 pounds of beef, plus the cheese, the fried egg, the bun, the veggies, and one side. I probably didn't mention the side. Altogether, it's about 4 pounds of food, maybe a little over. I went with a bowl of fruit as my side because I figured that was the only way to make this a balanced meal. Having the food in my stomach from the earlier challenge made this more difficult than it should have been, but I focused my efforts on keeping an even pace and not going so hard that I would risk throwing up, because throwing up would be an automatic disqualification, and we don't want that. The beef was cooked medium well. It was juicy and very flavorful, which made it easier to chew and swallow. But even still, my body was not being cooperative with the whole eating process. So I needed to use ketchup and water to ease the food down. The time limit seemed very beatable, but I couldn't let any hesitation or nervousness stop me from actually getting it done. Or on the flip side, I couldn't get so anxious that I would just freeze up from anticipation and then I couldn't swallow anything. Comment down below how long you think it actually took me. And boom goes the dynamite. My official finish time of 8:49 was in the books, and it was satisfying. Not as good as I could have done if I was empty, but nevertheless, it was the new record for a 5-patty challenge. The manager thought it was super cool that I slashed so much time off the old record. Honestly, I thought it was pretty cool too. My friend Pablo helped me with the camera placement, so thanks Pablo. And thank you to everyone at home who watched this challenge. If you enjoyed this video, do that awesome thing where you smash that like button, and rest assured I will be back in Arizona very soon to set the record for the biggest burger on this restaurant's menu. I'll see all of you in the next video, which also takes place in Phoenix and involves pizza. You can't say no to pizza. So I'll see you all next time. Stay in school, don't do drugs, and eat like a freak.